All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the March episode of Be Open Mic. So great to have another virtual open mic with everyone. Just a few short announcements, and then we'll get right into it. Um, as I also get my levels adjusted simultaneously. Okay. Whoa, that was too hot. All right. So we have a lot going on at the moon right now. And let me just run through my typical announcements and then we'll get right into it. So if you're not familiar with what we're doing and you just tuned in and just joined us right now, great. Stick around. We hope you will enjoy what we have for you tonight. There's a variety of artists from all over the country tonight. Two, well, including me, three from right here in Plymouth, but then there is artists from Michigan, artists from Ohio, and artists from Arizona, I think, or New Mexico. I might have messed that one up already. But we have artists from all over the country, and we already have a few signed up for next month, and it's going to be just the same next month, too. So it's really, a great moment when we can bring all these people virtually to our Plymouth, Marshall County audience. So, if you are new and want to learn more about the moon, our website is wildrosemoon.com. That's straightforward, but we'll have that scrolling and across the screen at various points tonight. You can find out lots more about us there. We are also in the ending phases of our membership campaign. If you'd like to become a member, you can, for example, get a Wild Rose Moon t-shirt. Of course, or you can get a Wild Rose Moon mug for some coffee or tea, or hot chocolate, which we're going to have very soon as well. And if you really want to learn everything to know about the moon, we have a booklet here. It's very thorough, lots of pictures, lots of information about all the different programs here at the moon, and you can get that as well. So all these different perks, as well as the biggest perk of them all, supporting the arts here and the education of arts. It's more than just music. There's dance, drama, comedy, improv, all sorts of things here at the Wild Rose Moon. We also have a virtual tip jar set up through PayPal. So if you are interested in us, like what we're doing, but not quite ready to become a member, that'd be a perfect option for you. So we'll do that for sure. Two more announcements to mention before we get the show started. The first is that Gibson Insurance Company, as well as the Gibson Foundation, made tonight possible. So a huge thank you to Gibson for this. And also, please send your positive thoughts and prayers to Brian Lichty, a big advocate of the arts here in Plymouth, who is battling COVID very severely right now. So we wish him a full and speedy recovery with that for sure. Okay, let's get the music started. I'm going to do actually two quick songs. I was just going to do one, and a secret surprise special guest in this empty chair was going to do a secret surprise second piece. Not tonight, but next month. Be on the lookout for a very secret surprise special guest sitting in this chair instead of me. And actually, we're going to be changing things up in the coming months and in the coming episodes. So it won't only be me sitting in this chair. I'll actually be up at the computer while somebody else sits in this chair. And I think you know who that is. So get ready for that. Okay, so I'll do... I was thinking about what to do tonight, and we have two wonderful people at the moon, both with the name of Cindy. One of them is running the computer right now, so a huge thank you to Cindy Boener for doing that. And there's an old-time banjo tune titled Cindy, and I thought I would do that for them. And then as I was practicing, I actually realized that the song I was practicing is not Cindy. But I'm going to do this one anyway and say that it's Cindy anyways, because I thought it was. I just had a lapse in my memory and got the wrong song. So this is for Cindy, and Cindy also, Cindy Davis. Which I'll make a quick announcement and say that for those of you missing Cindy's comedy improv, we are working right now, and we will be working very hard next week as well to develop a virtual version of that. So get ready if you missed that. That was on Mondays in the evening, so that might be coming back very soon. Okay. Now, I thought I would transition to guitar and accompany a secret surprise special guest, but that's next week, next month. So instead, I have to play the guitar all by myself, which is not as nearly interesting. But I hope you'll forgive me for that. And let's check the mic level. All right, so I'll do one last piece, and then we'll turn it over to the very far away place of upstairs for our very special guest of Paul Mitchell, who will be coming up in one song from now. Okay, so with that, we tried it last month, as we told you, with Cindy was here with her harp, and we made sure all those cables worked, and they certainly, well, we had to fix a few things, and they work. And so now we're going upstairs and turning it over to Paul Mitchell with a very interesting instrument. I can't wait to hear all about that and the pieces of music that he has for us. So we're going to turn it over to Paul.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Hi, everybody. It's really great to be back here at the Moon and seeing all some of my old friends and stuff here, old musicians and that. I'm going to start out. I'm going to play some oldie and goodies for you. I'd call them oldie and goodies. They're way before we were born. This first one is written in 1758. It was published, and it's by John. It's in John Johnson's Volume 8 of Choice Collection of Favorite Country Dance Tunes. It's called The Shepherd and the Shepherdess. was The Shepherd and the Shepherdess. Now I'm going to play another traditional tune. This is from Lithuania, and this is one of my favorite songs because it really lends itself well to harmony on the melodian here. So it's titled Oi Ramunele, and Ramunele is uh, like a pet name or a nickname for the name Ramenu, which is a European flower that we call in America here the chamomile flower. So here's Oi Ramunele. All right, now this next piece is actually a song. It's written in Breton, and I've seen the verses. There's many verses, and I'm not even going to attempt it. But it's a pretty piece, and so I'm going to play that for you. It's titled Gwers Marv Tonkalek. Now, a gwers, probably nobody knows what a gwers is, and I didn't either. A gwers is a type of folk song in Brittany. And in Breton music, it tells a story that can be epic, historical, or mythological, and they usually have a tragic end. Now, the second word of the title, Marv, I translated that. That translates to mort. Now, mort is an old term in English. It's sort of short for mortal or mortality. Um, The mort was the sound that the hunter made on his hunter's horn when the quarry was at bay, so everybody knew they could get over there and get in on it or whatever. So that's Gwers and Marv. And Pontcalec was the Marquis Pontcalec. And it's said that he was very well liked by the Breton people because he was for the commoners. So here is Gwers Marv Pontcalec. Okay. All right.
Matt, he's done. Matt, he's done.
What?
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Okay,
Paul.
I'll go keep going. a
That
little
was
bit.
wonderful to hear. Thank you so much.
I've got a couple more here.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Well, if you want to do one, sure. If you got one more,
One more.
perfect. All right. Let's-
Okay. All right, this last one, I guess I'm going to do is a traditional Flemish tune, and it's said to be the predecessor of the English version of the Bear Dance, but this is titled Berendans, and I translated that from Dutch, and that does translate to the Bear's Dance. So here's the Bear's Dance. Nope, that's not it.
Okay, so that was one more from
Hey,
Paul
thanks a lot.
Mitchell right here, just above us in the Wild Rose Moon. All right, so let's see. Up next, oh, this is going to be really exciting. So last month we had, as you recall, not one but two different harpists, and now this month we have yet a third harpist. But this time the harp is in a completely new style because there's vocals added, which I don't know. I can't imagine how many different things that requires to think about at the same time. But before we introduce that artist, I just want to say we've been seeing some wonderful comments so far. So thank you everyone for tuning in. It's really nice to see all of you. Chesh Wokush. Nice to see everybody. Yes, that was a D45. You're very correct. And we're getting lots of comments that Paul, I think they're saying about Paul looks like a sea captain. So I guess that's where he's been hiding this whole time, is out on the sea somewhere. Did we get all the announcements, George? We all good with the announcements?
So did you
All right.
mention Brian Lichty?
Yep.
Okay, good.
All right, so we're all caught up. So we're going to go eastward just a touch to Ohio, where our next guest is coming from. So let's bring in Tiffany to the stream. There we go. Perfect. Well, welcome. Hi. So tell me about this. So we've got a harp and vocals. So how did that start out?
Oh gosh. I've probably been singing longer than I've played the harp. Love singing ever since I was little. Used to play around on the piano. When I was 22, I found the harp, and it was a match made in heaven.
Oh, that's wonderful, wonderful. Yeah. Well, tell us about some of maybe your biggest influences, because of course the harp really spans the gamut, of different styles, and so tell us where your styles or the artists that really influenced you.
Yeah. So I always was into the Celtic music, and when I found the harp, I was looking for a different instrument. I was looking for a lute. I
Oh,
also
wow.
like English Renaissance music. But
Sure.
I found a little harp online, and I said, I like Celtic music. This is great. I'll try that. And fell in love with it. I started going to our local Scottish games where they had a harp competition. Met a lot of people there. Sue Richards was a longtime judge there, and got to meet her after I had heard her album, so that was nice. So different people like that: Sue Richards, Rachel Hare, Grania Hambley is one of my heroes. Yeah, there's lots of great Irish and Scottish harpists out there.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell me then about how you've been spending almost a year now. So I'm sure you got lots of practice time in and creative time. So how did you spend that time?
Yeah, well, I've been doing a lot more online stuff. I've been
Sure.
doing some Zoom concerts and some Zoom workshops that have gone really well.
Oh, great!
We
Wow.
have a Zoom concert coming up here on the 20th.
Mhm.
With two other harp friends of mine, Stephanie Clausen from Minnesota and Hannah Flowers, who's in Ireland right now. So we're all going to take turns and play together. And that's going to be coming up, the 20th at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Wow.
Details are on my
All right.
website at tiffanyharpandsong.com if anyone wants to check it out.
Great, and
Yeah.
you mentioned workshops. So, in the rare chance that someone might be in our audience wanting to learn this, this sounds like they have a chance to do so.
Oh yeah, there's so many. Honestly, I feel like harpers were ahead of the game because I always have seen harp people giving Zoom lessons or Skype lessons online for years before the pandemic started. So
Actually, you know what? Before the pandemic started, I was looking up a review, and this proves your point. I was looking up a review of a USB microphone, and it was by a harpist that was doing all these different reviews of microphones. So that was.
I think I know who that is.
Ah, there you go. All right. Well, tell us about the tunes you're going to do, and then we're going to turn it over to you.
Great. Yeah. Well, the first one I'm going to do is a Manx lullaby / bath time song from the Isle of Man. So right in between Ireland and Scotland, and it's called Aranani, or the Washing Song, and it's just a charming little song.
All right. Well, here's Tiffany Schaefer. Take it away.
Get in the right key. I was playing along with Paul, so I'm not in the right key.
which grows not by the twilight's growing. And now I wash them feet, now I wash them hand, and that which grows not by the night time's growing, and puts on every grace. Each day puts strength upon you, darling sweet, with hair curling. King of stars, blessings on you, my heart, my joy. Each day puts beauty on you, darling sweet, with hair curling. King of stars, blessings on you, my heart, my joy. Hush-a-bye, my darling, hush-a-bye, my darling. And now I wash them feet, now I wash them hands, and you, my young one, fair and smooth your body, clothes made of silk so fine. Hush-a-bye, my darling, hush-a-bye, my darling. And now I wash them feet, now I wash them hands, and you, my young one, fair and smooth your body, clothes made of silk so fine.
Thank you. All right. So next I'm going to play two tunes by Turlough O'Carolan. So O'Carolan was born in 1670, and he became blind at the age of 14 due to smallpox, which cut off his future career in blacksmithing. So he took up the harp instead, and he traveled around and composed music for patrons and for a living. He's become to be regarded as Ireland's national composer. So the first of his tunes I'm going to play is She Begs She More, or The Little Fairy Hill and Big Fairy Hill, and that's supposed to be the first tune he ever composed. And the next one after that is for one of the daughters of one of his patrons, Miss Fanny Power. So the last one I'm going to do today is another lullaby. I like lullabies. This one's an Irish one. It might actually be a Christmas lullaby. I'm not 100% sure. But nobody knows it, so it's okay. It's just called To and Fro, which I imagine is the rocking of a baby. And I learned this because I think it was Harp Ireland did some videos over the summer during the large part of the pandemic. And everyone, a bunch of different Irish harpists did just some different videos. Harps for Hope, I think it was, every day in the summer. And I don't even remember who played this song, but I fell right in love with it and learned it the same day, I think. But it's just a pretty little lullaby.
Well, that was incredible. Oh, we are all just so happy here at the Moon. We're just all like, I can't get enough of this music. This is incredible. Oh, it's
Thanks
so
for
good.
having me.
Well, thank you for being here. And after we all get healthy and vaccinated, and etc., we sure hope you'll make the trip westward and come visit us in person here. I know Cindy was so excited that you're here, and I see why. I'm excited you're here too. So I hope we'll see you here at the Moon in the
I'd
future.
love to. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Alright.
thanks for being here. All right. Well, it's certainly, I love some of these comments. Well, we actually have Mark Dvorak in the comments section, which that's awesome. You don't get that every time you turn on YouTube or Facebook. But I'm going to use that opportunity to actually mention that we will be going live this Saturday on our Facebook and hopefully YouTube pages simultaneously if the technology world will allow us to do that. If not, find us somewhere online, but most likely Facebook for sure. And you will see the beloved Wild Rose Moon radio show returning after a pause so that we all can be safe and socially distanced. Well, now that some of us are already vaccinated, we are resuming the radio show, and George managed to get one of the best there is from Chicago coming in here, Mark Dvorak, and he will be doing some new songs. He's got a new book to tell us about, a new CD to tell us about, lots of cool stuff. Jacob Marino's going to read some poems. John Baylor will be here with his guitar. Ryan Muir will be here. George is going to play flute and drums, which I haven't seen yet, so I'm so excited. I'm going to play guitar again, if I can get it a little more prepared. So I'll be, we're all going to see, you're going to see your whole cast of Wild Rose Moon characters coming to your screen 11 a.m. this Saturday. And if you are one of Mark's friends tuning in, that means 10 a.m. for you. But we will be here, and we can't wait to get that going. But before we do that, we still have more beyOpened mic to get through. So I am super excited. The next artist, as I understand, have not met, unfortunately, but this artist has been here at the Wild Rose Moon, so that's wonderful. And I'm sure that this artist will be back to the Wild Rose Moon very, very soon, as soon as we can get reopened. So we're going to go up north to Michigan and welcome Rob Jordan to the Wild Rose Moon beyOpened mic. Welcome, Rob.
Hey, Matt, can you hear me okay?
Oops, sorry. Okay, let's see. Now, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, great. Now I can hear you. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, how are you tonight?
I'm fantastic. This is a blast. This is you guys are doing a great job, and wow, just the Tiffany and Paul. Wow, that was beautiful.
Well, and now you're going to make it even more wonderful that you're here. So we're super excited. So as I understand, you've been working on some new projects. You've got some new things cooking. So tell us all about what you've been up to over the pandemic and just in general. What's been going on musically for you?
Yeah, it's been quite a year, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I've gone through a lot of changes over the last year or two. I had a son a couple years ago, and recently, a couple months ago, moved on mutually with nothing but love for them from my band of 10 years, Bellow Spark, which was down there a few years ago. And I just want to say that was one of the most amazing experiences we had as a band. One of our favorite shows. You guys treated us like professionals and just welcomed in. We still talk about it when we get together. So George, appreciate you and everything you did for that. And so I'm moving on, and I just started working on a solo album, and I'm going to be testing out a couple songs I've had laying around there. These are a few songs that are work in progress, and I'm just excited to share them with you guys.
Yeah, that sounds great. Well, the last question is, when might all of the eager listeners, such as myself, when might we see a release date on this album? When do you think?
Well, I just started sitting down with a good friend and producer friend of mine. We're running through my songs right now, and I think, a full-length album just sounds daunting these days to me for some reason.
Sure.
I'm going to kind of stick with, I think, some kind of thematic EPs, I think. So.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Yeah. Really. Yeah. Well, great.
Easier to get through. So probably later, either I'm going to just take my time with it.
Sure. Of course.
Hopefully have a release at the end of the year.
Perfect. So. Well, just as I told Tiffany, when this is all over with, we sure hope to see you back at the moon with these new pieces. But for now, take it away. We're so excited to hear this.
Awesome. Thank you for having me. Seriously. This first song is called Strange Days, appropriately. Hope you enjoy it. I should say it's time we go. Hold my hand and on we will roll. My friend, my heart. I've turned my stones and I know my blood. And dark may come, if so I will run. Inside I know that I can't go wrong. These days are strange. Well, time will burn, break and wither. Well, I should call my sister and brother. My life's my own. Now feed my soul so I will not fall. This life we hold inside these walls, we can't get out. And we can't go wrong. These days are strange. We're okay. But we don't need anybody else. All that we need is in our hearts. The world may turn dark and fall apart, but I know I'll be with you in the dust. Close your eyes and breathe, my love. Find your peace with me. We'll be alright. Inside I know. Cool. Thank you for listening. Now this next one, it's gone through about 5 different variations in the last couple weeks. So you might get 5 different variations of this song in this one. So hope you like it. This is probably the most, I haven't played this for anybody other than my wife, son, dog, and the guy who I'm writing this album with. So hope you like it. It's based on some crazy dreams I've had throughout my life, and I've always wanted to try and incorporate them into a song. I won't go into my crazy dreams right now because that would take a long time. But yeah, it's called A Place Where I See the World, and I hope you like it. I was drawn to the water as I felt it up and down my spine. And as I stood upon the water line, Did I see something out there in the dark? So I went swimming on that warm, dark night. A part of me just needed to know why. Well, I will admit it's not what I expected. A red light beneath me was rising on. As I awake inside of this place that I'll call home, a place where I see the world in simple prose. And we may all go to hell, so come what may. I've accepted the world made into. Then I found myself in a house of bone, scurrying creatures I couldn't tell you how old. Is this the place that we have all expected? There's doubt beneath me rising up. As I awake inside of this place that I'll call home, a place where I see the world in simple prose. I never believed in hell, so come what may. But I've accepted the world made into. Yeah, so it's a little different song for me, but hope you liked it. This last song kind of had laying around for a couple years and I didn't really know what to do with it. And then I found out I was having a son, and that little guy has changed my life completely. The songs just made me really realize what's important, and I worried a lot about a lot of things for a long time, and since that little guy's came into the world, I've been able to let go of a lot of stuff. So this song is called Fire, and yeah, hope you like it. This has been a blast. This is a night of firsts for me, actually. This is my first time playing live online. First little performance just as a solo musician, and there was another one I thought, but anyway, thank you so much for listening, and yeah, the song's called Fire. Hope you like it. Let it go. Give up the lantern. Just let it go. just flow down the river, taking everything. Well, some may stay, just go on your own way. Some may hide, no need for those lies. Tip your hat to those left in the cold. 'Cause I made fire. Yeah, I made fire. What we need is not always seen from high on a tower. Don't you worry about all those things that pull you under. Just take in everything that you got. Well, this ain't about the falling rain, 'cause falling down keeps you in chains. This is about all the sunshine on your face. Your face, yeah. 'Cause I made fire. Yeah, I made fire. What we need is not always seen high on the tower. Don't you worry about all those things that pull you under. Just take in everything that you got. Just take in everything that you got. Just take in everything that you got. Thank you for listening.
Well, thank you for being here, Rob. That was incredible, and we're looking forward to hearing more from you and to see you sometime in person. And we're we're tickled that this is your first of many things tonight, but it certainly will be, in our opinion, the first of many, many more. So we'll see you very soon. We hope, anyways. So thanks for being a part of this.
Hey, appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, well, we're moving right along. Just a quick reminder, if you're just tuning in and you just happen to be strolling past and found this and said, what's this? Well, let me tell you what this is. This is a virtual open mic. We are right here in Indiana, but we have people from all over, sometimes all over the globe joining in. And I saw a comment, someone's tuning in from Mexico. That's awesome. I think maybe there's a few other places already from what I've been seeing. So it's just really awesome to have all these incredible people tuning in from all over the world. Oh, and an important announcement I forgot to mention was not only if you're just watching this, but if you're watching this and saying, how can I be a part of that? Well, you can be, actually. So we have plenty of spaces available for the future months ahead. We're going to keep going with this until it runs its course, however long that may be, but we're going to do it. And we'd love for you to be a part of this. So if you want to do a piece, it can be a song, it can be instrumental, it can be a poem, anything that you have in mind that you would like to share with us, you can absolutely do that with us. There's a sign up sheet on our Facebook page, or you can just send us a message and we'll get you pointed in the right direction. But yeah, we definitely have lots of spaces in the future, and we're going to rotate the hosts around. So yeah, it's a lot of opportunities. The next artist is another one that's not really from around here, but kind of was in the past, but now has transitioned all the way to the West Coast. And we were fortunate enough, George and I both virtually met this artist through one of the Ham Bones open mics when our wonderful friend Nalini was hosting that. And we were just, mesmerized by so many of the performers that night. And one of them that we both took note of immediately at the same time was Laura Joy. And we were just tickled beyond words when she decided to sign up for our open mic out here. So it's really a pleasure to have her joining us. So let's bring Laura Joy into the stream.
Hi.
Hey, there you are. So you
Here I am.
You're not entirely so far away, because I was reading.
Whoops. Clonk. Sorry.
I was reading, for example, that one of your albums was recorded in Chicago, so that's just around the corner. That's not too far from us.
Yeah, I was definitely living in Chicago for 7 years. So, and I actually just booked my first gigs of the year coming up at the end of July in Indiana. I'll be in Middlebury and in Winona Lake for end of July. So if all things go according to plan, we will see.
Well, we know where those places are for sure.
Great.
Absolutely. Yeah, not far at all from here. So what would ever cause someone to leave the beautiful Windy City? That's what I'm curious about.
Well, I'll tell you what. I grew up here. I grew up here in Phoenix. I came home.
All right. Came home. That's a fair enough reason. But did you like it?
I did. I liked Chicago.
Great. Okay. Well, that's good enough for us anyways. So how's it in how's everything out in Phoenix now? Is it already hot? Is it very hot?
It is getting hot. We are in upper 80s. I think we're in our last gasping breaths of the 70s because we had 88 on this weekend. So
wow.
Yeah, it's
okay.
over.
Well, we're still wondering if we might get just one more snow or maybe not. But man, you don't have that problem for sure.
We do not.
Well, before you get started, I'll tell everyone that I discovered that Laura Joy has 2 incredible albums on Bandcamp. I have greatly enjoyed them, so definitely check out her Bandcamp after this performance. So with that, tell us what you have for us tonight. I'm so interested and excited.
Okay. Well, I can't remember what I played at Hambones, but I'm going to start off with this whole Midwest versus Arizona theme here. And let's do, I'm going to do a song for your current fake spring that you're experiencing right now, which I'm very familiar with. This is called Midwest Midwinter, which I wrote actually around this time a few years ago. So do let me know. I know these mics come in kind of hot sometimes, so just pop that in the chat for me and I'll change some levels. I was a little late for sound check. All right. This is called Midwest Midwinter. The sun is skinny in February. The clouds are growing close. The blue plows trace the streets at sundown, bracing for the snow. midwinter I confide in your stillness and your sweet sunrise. Oh, so pretty, so polite, don't you lie to me, oh, don't you lie. Shops are full in February of roses and balloons. Saturn with his rings to spare proposes to the moon. Midwest, midwinter I confide in your stillness and your sweet sunrise. Oh, so pretty, so polite, don't you lie to me, oh, don't you lie. Now it's hard to listen in February, the wind is so darn loud. By the time the sun goes down, you're tired of the sound. Midwest, midwinter I confide in your stillness and your sweet sunrise. Oh, so pretty, so polite, don't you lie to me, oh, been wrong, make it right, don't you lie to me, oh, don't you lie, 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 don't you lie. So let's move back to Arizona. I'm going to do a song that I wrote for my friend Kevin Causey and myself about a different type of sunrise. That was a Midwest sunrise. Now we're going to do an Arizona sunrise, which is a whole different thing. Let's see. I find the Midwest has some beautiful purples and blues in the winter, but out here we're pretty solid gold. So I was saying a song about that here. All right. This is called Arizona Sunrise. I can't remember if I just said that. Oh, me. Something about the desert keeps me sane. Cannot say I really miss the rain. I will take a cactus over pines. You can keep that snow, I will be fine. Yeah, in summer it gets pretty hot. It don't matter 'cause of what I got. Early morning I go for a walk. Man, I swear those sunrises could talk. There's the gold that I've been looking for, yeah. Not in the hills or in the bank. Ever since that Arizona sunrise hit my eyes, it's in my veins, and nothing's been the same. Everyone's got some idea of home. To find it, maybe you'll need to roam. Well, I've tried out a lot of different spots. Got all my stuff down to just one box. sheep in the haze. Then I found myself facing west, sun warming my eyes like I'd been blessed. Now there's the goal that I've been looking for, yeah, not in the hills or in the bank. Ever since that Arizona sunrise hit my eyes, it's in my veins, and nothing's been the same. Red cliffs, petroglyphs, speed at which the storm said, cactus flowers and moonlight, stars at night are twice as bright. What shines in the sand, it sure ain't no wasteland. Nothing here is wasted, nothing here is wasted on me. No one's gonna take this from me. There's the goal that I've been looking for, yeah, not in the hills or in the bank. Ever since that Arizona sunrise hit my eyes, it's in my veins, and nothing's been the same. There's a goal that I've been looking for, yeah, not in the hills or in the bank. Ever since that Arizona sunrise hit my eyes, it's in my veins, and nothing's been the same. It's in my veins, and nothing's been the same. It's in my veins, and nothing's been the same. There you go. I got one more for you. Thank you so much. I'm so honored to be part of this lineup. It's really been a wonderful night. I can't wait to check out Wild Rose in person. I would love to do that in the future here. I'm going to do one that I wrote called Yellow Cardinal. I'm going to take off my headphones just because it helps. Are you guys all headphoned out? I am. It's been a year of headphones. What can I say? Okay. Heard they found a yellow cardinal flying round down south. Seems these days I got yellow cardinals flying out of my mouth. Wrong color, right shape. A wing flutters, makes an earthquake. The truth can make your heart ache when it's freed sometimes. I heard they had another funeral at a school down south. All these days guns beat tongues, your words don't seem so loud. You take the noise, take the rage, you shove it down until your stomach aches. Take some kids half your age to reach a tipping point. I heard those words you said the other day, and I don't agree at all. Those words were shaped like knives. They cut me down so small. Break 'em down, break 'em out. What's this really about? I see your hurting hand, I'm here. You take my shoulder, take my ear. They found a yellow cardinal flying round down south. Seems these days we got yellow cardinals flying out of our mouths. Thank you so much, you guys.
Wow. That was so amazing. Wow, that was just incredible. Big fan already. And yes, we do hope to see you here in person at the Wild Rose Moon. In fact, we will probably have to contact you and make that not only just a possibility, but to make it for sure.
Oh, thank you. That would be amazing. That
And
would be great.
I ordered some Laura Joy stickers. They're going to go on my big old guitar flight case right next to me, and you too can order some stickers and put
You
them
can.
on
I sent
whatever.
them out this morning.
Oh,
They're
perfect.
in the mail.
We're supporting
Thank
our
you
wonderful
so much
post
for ordering.
office.
I said, Matt ordered? He didn't have to order. I would have sent those for free.
Well, I want
Thank you
them
for
on
your
my,
support.
I want them on my guitar case, and I think I'll give one to George, and he can put it somewhere in the moon here. But it's just a blast to have you, and shout out to all of our wonderful Hambone friends, including Nalini, who's in the comment sections right now.
Nalini!
So, hi, Nalini. And we had Orange G last month, so it's really nice to just be able to collaborate with all of you. So thank you so much.
What an amazing
and
community. Thank you so
yeah,
much.
we'll
Appreciate
see
it.
you. We'll see you sometime. Absolutely.
Sounds good, Matt.
Great.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right. Well, some of you that are just tuning in or have just recently started following the Wild Rose Moon, you haven't gotten to know all of us just yet, but we're going to introduce you to a few more people before the show ends. So far, you've gotten to see George here. You've gotten to see myself. Ryan Muir played the guitar a few times. You've seen Cindy play the harp. These are all moon mainstays, we'll say, main people of the moon. Tonight, you're going to get to meet another one of those moon mainstays, and that is Pam Gunterman, who is an amazing artist from the area here, and she is on our amazing, just a part of our amazing team here at the Moon. She's a wonderful singer. We're getting all the technical things upstairs ready to go. Okay, here we go. Here's Pam.
Hi, Matt.
Hey, wonderful. So you're here, and she will be accompanied tonight by another moon mainstay who we just mentioned, Cindy Boener on the piano. So this is going to be a lot of fun. There's Cindy. Woohoo! Cindy Boener and Pam Gunterman. So, well, this is really a treat because actually, when I saw you sign up, I said, "Oh, wow! What I didn't know. What's Pam doing? I'm so excited!" And then they said, "Oh, she's an amazing singer. Get ready because you're going to love it." And I said, "Oh, I'm ready. Let's go." So I'm just super excited. So, well, how's things been going for you, Pam?
Very well. I've been very lucky that this whole craziness has not really impacted me much as far as my working life goes, but it has certainly slowed down the rest of the world.
Yes, absolutely. Well, and I found out that you have done some incredible things in the past here at the Moonlight. You got some of the music into the schools in Bremen, which is just terrific. That's a really big passion of mine to get musicians into schools, so that you did great with that. I'm sure if we were open full steam ahead, we'd be doing more amazing projects like that. So you've just got a lot of amazing energy in you, and I really appreciate all of that. So you have 2 Irish pieces tonight, yeah?
I do.
Oh, beautiful. Well, tell us about them.
I will. Cindy and I, as Matt said, have 2 pieces this evening. The first one is called Wild Mountain Time, but actually it is sometimes called Will Ye Go, Lassie Go, or Purple Heather. There is some discussion as to whether this is a Scottish or an Irish song. So I did a little investigating, and the words are actually written by a Scottish poet, Robert Tamanhill. But the music is composed by Francis McPeake, who is an Irishman. So it's a little of both. I first encountered this song, at least I remember first encountering this song, about 2 years ago here at the Wild Rose Moon when Jig Jam was here. They came right out into the audience walking on chairs and had us sing along on the chorus of this song. But my most personal connection to this song happens to be also related to the Wild Rose Moon, when 2 years ago in October, I got to be part of a wonderful thing with 4 other women titled Layers. And I was able to sing this song for the first time myself in that production. So I hope that you will enjoy Wild Mountain Time. Oh, the summertime has come, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme goes around the purple heather. Will he go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to the wild mountain side, from around the blooming heather. Will he go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower by yon crystal fountain, and around it I'll pile all the flowers of the mountain. Will he go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to the wild mountain thyme, from around the purple heather. Will he go, lassie, go? I will range through the wilds and the deep glens say dreary, and will bear the spoils to the bower, oh my dearie. Will he go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to the wild mountain thyme, from around the blooming heather. Will he go, lassie, go? Our second song this evening is very popular around this time of year, that of the month of St. Patrick's Day. But Interestingly enough, it is actually more popular in the United States than it is in Ireland, and the song is Danny Boy. Now, this song is actually has a lot of controversy as to what the actual meaning of the song is. And I did a little research on that as well, and the most popular thought is that this is the song of a parent seeing a child off to war. The words were written by English poet Frederick Weatherly, and it is set to a familiar folk tune, Londonderry Air. Now, the personal part of this song for me is that my mother, born in Scotland, raised in England, and she and my dad, who was an American serviceman stationed in Wales at an Air Force base, lived their first married year of life in Ireland. My son, who was a vocal major, had to do his senior recital, and my mom asked him to please sing Danny Boy for her. He has to sing several pieces in foreign language, so he was able to learn the Gaelic and sing it. I am not the linguist that my son is, so I will be singing for you in English this evening. I hope you enjoy my rendition of Danny Boy. Oh, Danny Boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses falling. 'Tis you, must go and I must bide. But coming back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow, 'tis I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. And when you're back and all the flowers are dying, if I am dead, as dead I will maybe, you'll come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say an Ave there for me, and I shall hear the soft dew tread above me, and oh, my grave will warm and sweet to be, for you will bend and tell me that you love me, and I shall sleep in peace until you come to me.
All righty. Well, that was incredible. That was so nice to hear that. Yes, it is definitely almost St. Patrick's Day. We'll be here very, very soon. And also, I forgot to mention, and I must mention because it's very important, this month is Women's History Month. So it's definitely a celebration of that going on as well. And a few days ago was International Women's Day. So we were celebrating at the Moon big time because we have some amazing, amazing women involved at the Moon. You've already met a lot of them. One was behind the scenes tonight, which was Jennifer, who brought in some amazing refreshments for us. So a huge thank you to Jennifer, and it was great to see her back here at the Moon again. Well, we're experimenting tonight, and we're going to try a bit of a shorter format. So that actually concludes our program for tonight. We will be back. I believe it is the 7th, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I could just check real quick. But we will be back very soon in April. Yes, April 7th will be our next open mic at 7 o'clock. And you will see Cindy Boener sitting in this chair as I run the computer upstairs. So check that out. So we have a few signups. We have a few more open spaces for that. So we want you to sign up and be a part of that. All right. Well, thank you for coming to the Wild Rose Moon via your home tonight. So we'll see you at the next one. Have a great night.